Hi, Stitchers.
Hi, I'm Keisha.
I'm Laura. Welcome to the Pattern Queens episode 187.
Today is Sunday, August the 31st, and we just want to welcome you to our channel. Thanks for being here. If you're new, thanks for checking us out. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. We really love all of you. Um, just thank you for wanting to listen to us talk about our stitching. Sorry we weren't here last week. I got to go on a big girl slumber party weekend, so I wasn't available on Sunday. So sorry about that. But we're here to talk about all the things.
Well, keep going because you can just tell what's been going on.
Okay. Yeah. So for Christmas, my husband and my friend's husband gifted one of my friends and I a stay in a hotel where we stayed at the plaza, we ate at the melting pot, we went to Lush and got all the self-care things. So because we had joked about having a slumber party at one point. So we did. We had a big girl slumber party. So that was really fun. The other thing that's new with me is I have a kindergartner. James started school and he's loving it. So we're very excited about that. He gets to live his lifelong dream of riding a school bus. So we're very, very, very happy that he gets to live. Our school bus stop is actually the stairs that I would walk up to go to the daycare to take the boys to daycare, and the bus comes at about the same time that we took the boys to daycare. So no like difference in our morning routine really, which is nice. But we would stop and watch the bus every day if we were on time, and so now he finally gets to ride the bus, and this is big deal.
Big stuff.
5-year-old, yeah. There's no car seat in there. He feels like a real big kid. So, what's new with you?
Well, not a whole lot. I was model stitching this last week, and it was the week where as soon as I sit still, I fall asleep. So
Mm.
the model should not have taken very long and took me way longer
Right.
than it should have. But I got it finished. That's the good
Hmm.
news. And the other good news about it is that because we didn't film last week, then the fact that I really only stitched on the model this week doesn't make a difference.
Right.
But I'm happy to have an extra day off. I've had a good
Hmm.
time with the kids around school, and we're still just trying to get everything together here.
Nice. Oh, should
Oh,
we talk about the school piece?
oh, sure. I don't I don't have a picture. Well, I can't show the picture because
Mm.
it's a stitch along. I do have a picture. But you have the announcement because
Yeah.
I did put my phone in my pocket.
Yes, let me look it up right. I'll look it up while you talk about it a little bit.
So we are once again doing the Amazon wish list for my school. And with that, Katie designs a pattern. So 2 years ago, it was Schoolhouse Rock. Last year, it was my brain
Magic School Bus.
Magic School Bus, yes. And this year it is Dr. Seuss. So that center section with the lettering has been revealed, and there is so much goodness on this pattern. It is
Yes.
just fun.
It's really cool.
And if you are interested in doing that, you should be able to find a link on the Black Needle Society's Instagram announcing it. And I think Katie's put a link in there,
Hmm.
or send a message to help at the blackneedlesociety.com and we'll get you hooked up with the link. And you
Right.
just make a donation to the school, and then you are signed up. You get signed up to be part of the stitch along. So
Mm.
it's kind of
I,
fun. And
yeah.
man, it is like Christmas at school.
And it's cool this year on the Amazon wish
Oh,
list, it
yes.
has listed what classroom it's going to. So if
Mm.
you're a person who's like, oh man, I just really want to help out a third grade teacher, you can look. So I thought that was cool.
I like too that the teachers this year have put things like if they ask for something that's maybe not what you would think about for a
Mhm.
classroom, they explain what it's for.
Yes.
So this is to
Yes.
do this.
Right. Right.
Um, the other thing this year is that if you're interested in one of the two previous years, you can make a cash donation, and Katie has information for that too. And you can find that on our website too, theblackneedlesociety.com. But you can make a donation, cash donation. We are gathering up that pool of funds, and then we are purchasing things from the list with it. But then you can
Mhm.
get past patterns with that.
Yeah. That's
So
really cool.
it's kind of fun. And we'll be able to get uh, flush out things and make sure that everybody gets a little bit of something at least.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's really nice. I love this every year.
it's fun. And
Hmm.
it is like Christmas at school, and the kids are I had a fifth grade boy say to me, Miss Landis, why you have so many boxes? And I said, it's the wish list again. And he goes, oh, so he was all excited that it was the wish list again.
Yeah. That's nice. Well, it's nice that like your whole school community kind of knows what's going on. I think
Hmm.
that's awesome.
Yeah. And Katie, um in the first part that she sent out this week,
Mm.
she included some pictures and things. And I
Yeah.
think she cut this off so that nobody would get offended. But one person at my school wrote their thank you note to the quilters and friends of quilters.
Oh, well, cross stitch just kind of gets lumped into whatever
We're
whatever
sewing,
craft.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really sweet to get that first part with the thank you notes and everything. That was cool.
They've had a great time. And they so what's happened is that Amazon in the past, you get to send a message and it includes a little QR code, and we scan it, and then we can reply. We can say thank you back for helping us out. No, Amazon took that away.
Mm,
You can still send a message, which we love to see, and the teachers are so excited about that. And they have referenced names of people who they got things from.
hmm.
But yeah, we can't reply. They've taken away the ability to say thank you back.
Mm, but that's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay. It's
we're
sorry, I
still.
just wanted you to plug that because I love that. It's one of my favorite things.
And it's so funny. I took an item in to somebody at school,
Mhm.
and I mean, I get to see all the reactions, and I know you
Right.
guys who donate don't, but I do. So the best one this week was I walk in the room and they're like, "Yes!" And then they turned their head and said, "I got it! I got it! I got it!" And then I hear excited chatter from inside the room. So
Mhm.
it's really cute.
Oh, that's fun.
Every week it's something different, right?
Hmm.
Okay, shall we get into some chatting here?
Sure, sure. What you got?
I have a piece of stash this week, and it's
Okay.
my little white envelope
Mhm.
from Silks for You, which they're being affected by the whole tariff thing too, but they are just putting a pause because they already have a US distributor, and I'm sure they're just trying to figure out how this is going to work.
Right.
So, oh, okay.
Okay.
What's
All
my
right.
silks of the month?
Ooh.
We have to pull them out so we fully see them, but you got a sneak peek just like I did. I had not pulled them out yet, but oh my gosh. If I hadn't already bought a pink for bubble gum,
Uh-huh. That just makes me think about candy. That's just like
yeah,
a box of candy.
chocolates.
Uh-huh. Oh, I love
Oh,
it.
that's so pretty. These are always fun to get, and I hope that they get it worked out because it really, like, it just makes me happy to get
Right.
this every month.
Yes.
So that's my silk of the month from Silks for You.
Awesome.
So you want to talk some whips?
Yeah, let's talk about them.
Okay. The first thing we have in common, the thing we do
Yes.
every day.
Yes. Our daily. The
So we are doing the planner piece with the big butterfly.
yes. The Untitled 2025 Black Needle Society. It's in your planner piece.
So this is mine.
This is mine.
You tell what yours is. I have to look at my fabric name.
Okay, so mine is 32 Pastel Lilac from Wichelt. And I'm just using I found a cool palette on Stitch Palettes on Instagram. They don't post anymore, but I just went through their archive and I found some really cool DMC that I'm using.
Awesome. I think mine is called Sand Dune, my fabric. Okay,
Hmm.
it goes this way. And yes, I'm showing you the correct side. So I started right in the center because I bought an eighth of a yard and I wanted to make sure it would fit. So I
Hmm.
started over in the middle and did part of this second color, the slightly darker one,
Ooh,
and then
fun.
came over to the edge. So I finished the section here. I finished the section that is the first light color.
Awesome.
And I've moved into that medium color, which really has way more variation than I realized because
Yeah.
it's lighter here and then gets pretty dark there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I finished my first color and I'm into my second color. I do have a funny story about this. So last night I was stitching this little frog. I'm doing
Oh,
I'm doing 1/1. So there it's teeny tiny, but I stitched this little frog and I was talking to James about it, and I said, "Oh, I'm stitching this little frog. It makes me think of my friend Jennifer, who loves frogs." And he goes, "Well, why don't you just name it Jennifer?" So that's Jennifer the frog. Um,
she'll love that. That's
probably,
great.
probably right next to Lara the deer.
Mhm.
So,
Do we
the,
have,
the
oh, there'll be a rabbit.
oh, okay. I'll wait for Lara the rabbit. So if you want to claim anything for me to tell James that my friend likes that, just let me know. But anyway, that is officially Jennifer the frog.
Well, when we get to the big butterfly, Felicity is my friend who I know loves, our friend who I know
Uh,
loves butterflies.
okay, well, there we go. Well, I'll just name every motif after someone. I'll have to figure out which one is the Keisha
Yeah.
motif.
We'll have to see if there's a squirrel in there. That would be
Oh,
Eunice.
yeah, for Eunice. Yes.
Okay, then my whips, I talked about this when we were on here. I pulled Plum Street projects
Hmm.
and I have been putting in stitches on them. And my goal recently has been to try and get at least 500 stitches on things.
Right.
I really love that because you can see that
Hmm.
when I end up doing it. So the first one I did was Cinnamon Stars. This is an oldie. Um, it's from 2013,
Hmm.
but I have the whole top done. And this week I worked on the fence, which I changed the color of the fence to the more white because the color that it calls for on my fabric pretty much just blends in.
Okay.
And I was having a real hard time seeing it. And I think that's when I stalled.
Mm.
But I got the whole fence in this week.
Oh, nice.
So 500, I had a little bit and 500 stitches, a little bit over. Let me finish that. And there's the whole piece.
Awesome.
This is a 28 count fabric, a very loose fabric. So I'm thinking it's a Wichelt. I'm
Mm.
probably not going to know all the names of things, and they're all down in the drop down if you really need to know what they are.
Yes.
I'm using all the called for floss on
Mm.
this one. So I have that. You want to show another one?
Yeah, sure. So I did a few hundred stitches on Flying Pink Piggy,
Ah,
the Nerf
yay.
Designs. Uh, Artwork by Lisa Victoria, and this is just unwieldy. I need to, at some point, cut off the extra fabric. That'd probably be good. I worked some over here. So the last time you saw it, I had gotten all the way over here. So now I worked on the tail. So it's really fiddly, that tail, and on the little cloud there. So she's
Cool.
coming along.
My next one up is Spring Salt Boxes. I'm not going to say by Plum Street every time. So, and I am working on this one first. I'm also omitting all but one row of white around them. I'm not making
Mm.
them look like the Polaroids. So, This one, I didn't even have the whole white box done
Mhm.
when I started. And at 500 stitches, I got the rest of the white box in,
Oh, wow.
and I got the hill, like the top of the hill is all the way across. I
Hmm.
filled in quite a bit.
Wow.
So it still doesn't look a whole lot like this,
Right.
but I've made a lot of progress through there, and I got all of the flowers and the little vine across the bottom.
And that sort of
So,
stitching just takes a lot of time, the like little bits and changes and stuff like that.
yes. I was really happy when I got to the part where I could just stitch the
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
grass. And I know a lot of times we hate to have to fill, but these are small. And so I just want that filled in, and then I can
Right.
get to the house.
Hmm.
And then one more. I have Winter Moon.
Ooh.
Now, this one had been killing me because I started right in the center
Hmm.
and I did this little black fence.
Hmm.
I was off,
Oh no.
and it was really irritating me. Well, I ended up getting to a point where I could, yeah, I have my bag upside down. Oops. Um, where I could put in the white box for the snowflakes right above it.
Okay.
And it allowed me to figure out my little problem, and I got the rest of the fence in too.
Nice.
So, and
That's
I think,
awesome.
oh, what this one looks like, like I did my counting method, but no, those are just the breaks in it where the stars, the white part, where the
Hmm.
stars will pop up in there.
Okay.
So it looks
Nice.
like I had a plan, and no, really, I didn't. I just followed directions.
There you go.
So, let me throw this one in, and then the one I told you could do last.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm to it.
Okay, well, let's do it.
Or
So
yeah,
we,
let me get this in. Sorry.
yeah, sure. I'll
Go
show
ahead,
it.
you talk.
Yeah. So we have another one that we have in common that we're trying to finish before probably October so that we can start another one. Who knows if that's going to happen?
No.
But we are working on Izzie Dekayen from Silver Creek Samplers. Oh, you got it out too. And we're stitching this with some friends and love this one. Made me laugh, so I had to jump in on it.
So, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Mine is on, the tag is still on it. 32 count purple coneflower from Color and
Ooh.
Cotton.
Mine is on 36 count Valor from Picture This Plus, but not over one.
So, and obviously I start at the bottom right.
Hmm. I start at the top left.
So you get to see different parts of it.
Yeah.
These letters are no joke.
Yeah, they're huge.
And yeah, I'm really feeling them for sure.
Mhm. I guess I should say I'm doing a lot of the called for colors, but this white is different. So it's just
Did
one I
you do
have
it
in
just
color
to
and
make
cotton.
it, yeah, and to make things show?
I was going to do because I do have like an over dye black for his hat and his bow tie, but then these letters are so huge that I'm like, I'm just gonna use the called for 310. So
And I'm using everything that's called for. And what happened is that I think this color showed up. This was the July fabric of the month in 2024.
mm.
And I think it was close at hand. And I said, oh, that'll be pretty in there.
See, what I've decided is I feel like, and I'll just show it without the thing. I feel like Valor is just like kind of a fun middle spooky color. So, and it's green. It's a good Halloween green. That's what
It's
I've
your
decided.
favorite color, green. Not
Yes.
crayon green, but green.
Yeah. Crayon green, not that scary, but that one a little scarier.
Okay, my next one
Mhm.
is Keisha's favorite.
Yes.
And Finally last night I was able to stay awake, and I'll tell you
Ooh.
about that too. So I started this by frogging a little bit,
Mm.
and I have this charted out for 2025,
Hmm.
so I've got to get done.
Okay.
That's
Lara
what I
sent
know.
me just a picture of the bag yesterday and was like, tonight's project. And I was like, yes.
So here's where it is.
Oh, so pretty.
And this time, what I worked on, if I get over here a little bit, sure. I worked on empty fabric. How about that?
Perfect.
Um, I put the white in these leaves,
Hmm.
and I started by frogging some of this leaf and put it back in and got it in there right. Put in this leaf. So I got the birdhouse in, and you can see the little bit of white that I put in. It has a black center in it that'll go in last and a roof, but I have to fill in all the white first. So,
Sorry, everyone. My kid has decided that he needs to come in here, and I've told him he has to be quiet, but that's really hard. That's really hard.
do you have one more?
Yeah, I have one more to show off.
Okay, you
So,
go.
and this is probably going to be what you see for the majority of September because I said that I was going to finish this before summer was done, and it's not even close. So, Summer in Stars
Oh,
Hollow from the Black Needle Society. Uh, you can't really see what I worked on because I worked on a bunch of white. So if I hold it like this, you can kind of see I did the white here, did the white in the sleeves. I'm trying to get it so that I can then just like fill blue right here and then
hmm.
move on. I see the white. Where's the white? James. Okay. Yeah. So that's the last thing I worked on. I'm so sorry, guys.
Um, After I did my over 500 stitches on that, I did 550 stitches on Blackberry House just
Mhm.
because I was trying to get a part done.
Sure.
And I thought, oh, well, I'll just get a little start on this. And I
Hmm.
worked on Spring Moon, and I've been a little concerned about this. So this is where my tale of woe comes in.
Okay.
Um, I somehow, I think I stitched on the wrong side of the center line when
Mm.
I put that line in. And can you see my needle?
Hmm.
That's how close to the edge it will end up.
Oh.
So, but I finished filling in the roof.
Hmm.
And so this is the line that I was talking about on the bowl. I think that I was supposed to go, I whatever
Oh.
wherever I put in, I think I was supposed to go up, and I went down.
Oh,
Because I'm
okay.
gonna have, like, there's more here. I'm gonna
Hmm.
have about this much left,
Mm.
almost 4 inches left on top.
Oh.
But the cool thing is that black, can you see all the variegation in it?
Yes.
It is so cool. This is on a 36 count. This is Old Mill Java
Okay.
from my friend Sue, and it's 1/1. And the black, you would never think it. It is black coffee from Classic Colorworks. And
Mm.
really, I don't think all wound together that you really get all the color. It just kind of looks dark,
Yeah.
but on the house, on the roof, you get absolutely all of that color in it.
Right.
And
Wow.
I did so, I like to play with different effects on things. I did an outline of the roof all the way around, and then I stitched up and down the whole
Hmm.
way.
Yeah.
And
It almost looks like a couple different colors in there because it
yeah,
varies so much.
and it's textured, like, it feels different than when you do other things, just
Hmm.
I normally stitch side to side.
Yeah.
So it was fun to play
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
cool.
And then because it's, spring moon, I have a moth on here. This is from
Ooh,
Ginger Stitch AU.
so pretty.
They have such pretty needle minders, and I really like to get them. I think you can get them through Amazon, and I'm wondering if those are going to be okay and you're not going to have to worry about tariffs with that.
Right, right.
So, but yeah, even I don't know if you guys noticed, but even my bed
Oh,
holders are rabbits.
you really like to just like accessorize your
Oh,
kit. It's a whole experience with you.
I saw these crazy things when we were out, um, probably shopping for the floss, and I
Mhm.
thought, well, I just have to have those.
Yes, obviously. In general, but also specifically for
Yeah.
one that has a rabbit on it.
Oh, we were at Quilter Station yesterday, which is a quilt shop, but they also have a really nice cross stitch section. And as I'm walking through, I saw they have boxes made from rulers, from
Mhm.
yardsticks.
Oh, cool.
They say Bunny Hop Collection.
Oh, well.
I resisted, but it was a hard thing. And they're in like all different sizes. Like one looks kind of like a pencil box. So
Mhm.
it's about like that. And it's just this deep. And then they had small boxes that are probably, there was a little square box, and then there was a slightly bigger rectangular box. And then there is this big box that
Mhm.
has like that pencil drawer at one
Oh,
edge. And
oh, that sounds
I would
cool.
like to have the whole set.
Right.
They belong to me. They say bunny on
They
them.
they might as well say Laura.
And they're so cool. And obviously, the person who made them really played with them because, like, one box is too small to get like the whole thing on it. So they cut it where it just says bunny hop.
Hmm.
And another little piece just says bunny. So you
Oh.
get all of this cute stuff, and of course you have all the measurements and everything too.
Mhm.
And what do I really need with 5 boxes? Well, I don't care, they say bunny.
Right, right. They sound cool.
Oh, they would be really fun.
Mhm.
So anyway, I digress. You touched a little on what your plans will be. Do you have other plans for September?
Not really. I was thinking about samplers and things like that, but I need to finish Izzie Dekayen so we can start a new thing. And I need to finish Summer in Stars Hollow. So that's probably where most of my time is gonna go.
Last year, I jumped in whole hog to sampler September, and I did a different sampler every week.
Hmm.
Well, because I got sidelined with my Plum Street, I think I'm going to, and it's Plum Street samplers.
So there you
I'm
go.
still going to do samplers
Hmm.
September, but it will start with the Plum Street things. And I didn't say, but Spring Moon.
Hmm.
Yeah, I didn't stay up and just do a couple hundred stitches. I did 589 stitches.
Oh, wow.
It was a
Well,
lot.
can we call the planner pattern a spot sampler?
There you go. I
Then I
think
can
it
participate.
is.
I'll stitch on a sampler every day in September.
That's funny. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Um, I was trying to think. Today is actually August 31st, so we
Mhm.
still have one day of August left, and then next week you're going to get the wrap up from us where
Mhm.
we give you all the stats and you get to hear the craziness that we did. I am trying to break a threshold, and I know how many stitches I would have to do today to do it.
All
And
right.
since it's a holiday weekend, I'm sure I'll make it. It will be fine.
Well, I'll be cheering you on because it's another low stitch count month for Keisha over here, but that's okay. That's okay.
Well, I just, partway through the month, I thought, oh my gosh, if I'm starting this doing 500 stitches
Hmm.
on a project before I move on, and it could go over 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
Um, but I seem to like push and kind of try and get to that if I
Yeah,
can each night.
it seems like
So,
it's really motivating you.
it is. I do have, so we're talking plans. I've
Hmm.
been listening to all of the people who make all of the fun games and things.
Hmm.
I know you're not a big football fan.
Hmm.
Have you heard about the gridiron grind?
I have, and I'm like, I need to probably search this out because even if I don't really watch, maybe I just do something for the Chiefs or whatever since we're in Kansas City.
The version of the gridiron grind that I saw, and I do have to go like watch the original and see what her intention was. But the person said that they are taking the score from their team for the
Hmm.
whole season. So for preseason, they're taking their team's score times five.
Okay.
So, and we can go back and find those easily. And
Right.
she had made herself a paper sheet that she could write things out on. But, I know you'll have a spreadsheet.
Hmm.
But then for regular season, she's doing their score times 10.
Okay.
If they make it to postseason, it's their score times 20. And if they make it to the Super Bowl, it's their score times 50.
Mm. And what if one of your players gets engaged to one of the most famous people in the whole entire world?
I think you have to do an extra 500 stitches
Okay.
on something that you can make fit there.
There we
There you
go.
go. I don't know. Maybe you can find something with a big ring on it.
Perfect.
Or, we've got this covered. They got engaged in a garden.
Ah, there we go.
And we'll do that many stitches during the month,
Yeah, definitely.
right?
Hmm.
No, we won't. My brain won't do it. We should. We should.
Yeah, because we in 10 days we do 430 stitches.
Yes. And we'll have 30 days. So, I did almost 3,000 stitches this week.
Oh, wow. I did the daily thing every day.
I'm telling you, but I mean, I had kind of a slow start because of trying to get the model done.
Right.
But other than that, if I get through all of my Plum Streets, I am planning to try and pull out a sampler. And really, I have one from Plum Street that I wanted to see finished this year. That is, it's the uh, Olga and Boris.
Oh, yes.
And Olga is finished. Is that right? I, or did I
I
finish
think you finished
Boris?
Boris.
And so I have to do Olga. And it has an alphabet all the way around it. So that makes it a sampler, right?
Sure, yeah. I agree. Again,
So
Plum Street samplers.
yeah. So it could be that what I will do is save it for the last one. And I will
Mhm.
just, or maybe I'll do it first and get in 500 stitches and then work on a few more and then put in 500 more. I think I'm up to the point where I just need to get the alphabet in and
Okay.
the little icons that are in around it. But the letters are done with dark floss and you can't really travel a lot.
Oh, sure.
So anyway, we have tomorrow off here in the US because it is
Mhm.
Labor Day. A lot of people have the day off, and that'll give us an extra day to do things. That'll be fun. But also, it just means that we're going to try and get more work done here at home.
Mm. I get to have the boys home with me, so we're just gonna have a whole lot of fun, I'm sure.
So, do you think that we have rambled long enough?
Yeah, and I can barely keep the shenanigans of James at bay.
Taking a video.
Ugh.
He's taking a video of our video. So,
So then there's really nothing left to say except bye.
bye, guys. Have a good week.
Baby.